So I'm going to guide you through a primordial Qigong form, or my version of it. And we start just in standing, in stillness. Placing your hands over lower dantian and just feel the breath here in the belly. You can introduce a slight rocking through the feet so that as you breathe into the belly, you rock slightly forwards, and as you breathe out, you rock slightly backwards. Just taking time to really ground the breath in the belly, to feel centered and calm. Okay, and then the opening move. We open the eyes and we draw the hands to the front of the head, to the front fontanelle. And then we close the eyes and imagine the energy, the light, the chi, traveling down through the inside of the body, all the way down to our tailbone. And we take a breath, pause at lower dantian, and then exhale. We release out, so letting go of whatever we don't need. So inhale, drawing the chi, the energy, to the front fontanelle, and then inside the body, so our attention goes internally as we begin to wash the organs. So our hands are cleaning our organs. Inhale at the belly, exhale into the earth, clearing out. So full breath in as we draw the energy through the core of the body, washing each of the organs. And you can take as long as you like over this. You can really slow down the movement and tune in to the different organs as your hands are passing down through your body. Releasing into Mother Earth. So drawing in that energy, that light, the healing energy of the universe, washing down through all of the organs, right down to your tailbone, to your sacrum, drawing up to middle dantian, and clearing out, cleaning out the body. Couple more. Washing the body with light, fresh chi. Clearing out the old so that we can make space. Last one. Cleaning, cleansing, washing the body. Letting go. And then we just harmonize the energy just one time between each of the moves, relaxing the mind, the heart, the belly. And then take a pause. And then the second movement, we draw the energy to the three dantians. So beginning with drawing the chi to the mind, upper dantian, we draw that energy in, and again we bring that all the way back down, but this time just to pause and settle in lower dantian. So having that sense of sinking through the body. So bringing that fresh energy into the upper dantian, into the mind, and then settling into the belly, rooting into the body. Fresh chi, fresh energy. And then sinking it down. Gathering to upper dantian and settling in lower dantian in the belly center. It's a really lovely way of allowing our energy to sink to where it's needed, to this place of stability, centeredness, grounded calm. And then we gather to lower dantian 6 times. So inhale to the belly and really have that sense of sinking. Whole body kind of sinking down towards the earth. We release the hands and then gather again. So gathering all of that fresh energy, filling the lower dantian. Bringing our attention to our belly, to our grounded center. So feet really rooted on the earth. Everything settling. And then letting go. And then we gather to the root chakra, to the base of the spine, to the perineum. So I'll show you from the side. So circling the arms, we gather up. We do a little squeeze of the perineum. And then we bring our hands to our lower back and then to lower dantian. So circling the hands, drawing up, little squeeze of the perineum. Hands connect to Ming Men on the lower back and then back to lower dantian on the belly. Drawing up, little squeeze. Hands to Ming Men and hands to lower dantian. Allowing the energy to settle and gather and really close the energy centers so that we feel that energy stored within the body and harmonize the chi. Lovely. So the next movement is we're spinning the balls. So the right and left hands moving that energy through the 3 dantians. So connecting the right and left hemispheres of the brain and the body. And then we gather in, Qigong, harmonize the chi. Great. And then we expand the energy at the 3 energy centers, so starting with the mind. This one we really stretch the fingers and then let them go back in softly. So there's a stretching and then a softening. Drawing the energy to our skin and then letting the chi settle into the bones. And then we lower the hands to lower dantian, expanding and gathering back really soft. Stretch, 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 and then soften as you gather in. Stretch, expand. Yeah, beautiful. So we're stretching the skin on the whole body. Not just the hands, but the skin on the feet, the skin on the body. And then to the root chakra. We do this 6 times on each energy center. We take the energy to the skin and then we allow it to sink into the bones, into the core of us, expanding and releasing. Last one. And then gathering back, settling the chi, and taking a pause. And then bringing the hands to rest on the chest, connecting to your heart and to your lungs. Imagining that your heart is the sun and your lungs are the moon. Shake out the hands and then we'll do that again. Heart is the sun and the lungs are the moon. Shaking the hands, rubbing them together. Shake off the excess energy. Connecting to your heart and your lungs. And then we clean the heart and lungs. So we circle the hands 6 times in one direction. Cleaning the heart, cleaning the lungs. And then changing directions. Circling the hands the other way. Connecting to your inner sun and your inner moon. And then we bring the energy down from the heart to lower dantian. So just with your hands on the chest, drawing down. Harmonize the chi, clearing the mind, the heart, the belly, and to the earth. And then the next movement, eagle holds the sun. So this is really good for our digestive system. As we're drawing our energy, we're holding this ball of chi at the belly. We inhale to one side, turn the palms flat, exhale the other way. And then inhale, looking up to the sky, spreading your arms, looking to the sky, and then draw that energy back down. Connecting to the earth. And then spreading the hands, the elbows, looking up to the sky. Eagle holds the sun, twisting at the center. Drawing the chi down. So palms to the earth, flat. And then we expand up to the sky. Spin at the top. Draw down, hold the ball. Move the ball to the other side and then palms to the ground as you spiral back. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, drawing down. Inhale to the other side. Exhale, hands to the ground. Connecting to Mother Earth. And then reaching up to the sun. Eagle holds the sun, spreading your wings. and drawing the energy all the way back down to the belly. So twisting at the waist and looking up, so we stretch the front of the body, stretching the spleen and stomach meridians, really allowing the chi in this area to move, creating space around our digestive organs. Looking up to the sky. A little bit of a stretch as we look up and twist. Drawing down. And again, find your own pace with this. Moving the chi. And taking a pause. Allow the body to settle. And then harmonizing the energy, clearing through the body, connecting to the earth. So the next movement is for the legs. So we trace down the outside of one leg and then up the inside. So down the outside and then up the inside. So as we go down, we're tracing the yang meridians of the outside of the leg. And as we trace up, we come up the yin meridians of the front of the leg. And you can have your hands on the leg if that feels good, or you can have the hands off the body. Clearing the energy around the legs through the auric field. And harmonize the chi. And then the next movement is for both legs at the same time. So down the outside, up the inside. Really good, strengthening our legs, coming into a gentle squat. Hands tracing all the way down the outside and all the way up the inside. Over the hips, right down to the ankles, the feet, or as far as you can reach, whatever's right for you. And taking a pause, harmonize the chi. And then we gather to lower dantian and we start to spin the energy in the lower dantian. So stirring the soup or stirring the cauldron. We start to spin the lower dantian. So imagining that ball of energy in your belly, it's turning in one way and then turning the other way. So we do 6 times one way, 6 times the other. Allowing the lower dantian to move, to open. And then we go back the other way, but this time we make the movement a little bit bigger. And the idea is we're spinning lower dantian and the Dai Mai, the belt flow channel, in opposite directions. So it's a bigger movement. Just making more space, and then the other direction, changing direction. Really allowing the qi in the lower dantian to move freely with this spinning movement, as if you had this big rings of Saturn around your lower dantian. And then take a moment for all of that to settle. And harmonize the energy. Taking a pause. Next movement, we close the earth and open the sky. So the hands crossing in front of the heart, palms turn, so we're opening the sky. And imagine the earth closing as we draw the hands together and opening the sky. So hands connect to the earth, connect to our hearts, palms turn, opening the sky. And yeah, last one. And then we change. Open the earth and draw down the sky. So hands crossing lower down as if we're opening the earth and we're coming into really rooting into the ground. It really helps to open our legs, our foot gates, to ground the body in Mother Earth. Opening the earth and drawing down the sky. Drawing down the heavens, opening the earth, really rooting your legs. And then harmonize the qi. Mind, heart, belly, soft. And we'll take a pause with the hands under lower dantian as we come to our closing movement. Gathering in through the center, drawing the energy down, settling in the belly. So one hand lifts, and we draw that qi all the way through the midline, like a golden nectar pouring through the body, settling at the belly. Harvesting our qi, our energy. This beautiful liquid light, allowing it to settle in the lower dantian. I always like to imagine it like honey, like warm honey, pouring through the body, filling that lower dantian, that golden sea of qi with this liquid light. And then we gather in the two hands together, pouring down the midline. Harvesting your qi, the fruits of your practice. Gathering in for yourself. What is it you need today? Draw it in for yourself. Back to your center. Fully grounded, settled on Mother Earth. You take your time. Breath rooted in the belly. And then massaging the belly, release your feet. Send all that good chi into all of the cells of your hara, your lower dantian, your digestive organs, your intestines. Massage following the line of the digestive organs, so up the right side and down the left. Release your feet. And then massaging the rest of the body, the heart, the lungs, the kidneys, the head, the face, brushing off the arms, brushing down the front, down the back, down the legs, cleaning your body. So thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed your practice.